All right. So that's Stuart here, Chef Stu.
That's it. Hello.
Um, Chrissy here. We are embarking on a new phase of Who's Hungry called the Hungry Table at 29. Um, we have applied for a Miko kitchen through the LA County Health Department, and a Miko kitchen is an opportunity for small food businesses to be um,
Operate out of your home. You basically just operate a small restaurant outside of your home.
and you are fully inspected and permitted by the LA County Health Department.
Yes.
So we have decided that that'll be the new phase under the Who's Hungry umbrella. And it's called the Hungry Table at 29. So if you're not following us, please follow us on Instagram. But we were just here working on some things, and I don't know. I just wanted to kind of like talk to Stuart about like where his inspiration comes from. What made I'll just ask you what made you want to start your own food service company. What makes your food stand out?
Um, just based off how I feel, um, food should be presented. You know, nothing towards regular restaurants. I love them, but I think most restaurants are, you're operating or just push out as much as you can. Um, Quality ends up starting to lack because you're trying to push out so much. Um, Obviously, we're all trying to make money, but you want ultimately the food to be first. So my premise is to always make the food first. Um, you know, and that's you know quality over over everything.
I like that quality over everything. I feel like it could be a shirt. All right. I absolutely do believe like Stuart is totally gifted with his hands in the kitchen, and quality over everything is literally what we hear from a lot of our clients, especially from like catering. Um, but with being a small business, we have wins and we also have some losses. So like we always want to start with the positive. So what would you think is like one or two of your biggest wins when you in your entrepreneurial journey?
Uh, Honestly, every the emails we get back a lot. Um, you know, where the client just is just like, we just had such amazing experience and things like that. Like I love those. Like ultimately, I love hearing those because that's really what I want. Um, you know, I guess other wins. I really enjoyed when we were on 30th. We worked out of the donut shop for 2 years.
Oh yeah, the Donut King.
Uh, those 2 years were great. Uh, a lot of positive feedback.
We did. We had a lot of positive feedback, a lot of support. Just what the whole premise of our whole point of opening was for the community,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and we got a lot of that. Even those who were working in the community may not necessarily like live here, but because they worked
yeah.
and they're on Jefferson, like a lot of the buildings are being renovated, new companies are coming in. It was just like I don't know. It was like we got a lot of support
There's a lot.
from them and walking distance too.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Um,
walking distance and a lot of the we had a couple clients that would just come in and Even though it was a donut shop. We still had a couple of people that would come in and sit on Sundays.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Although, like, I think one loss of that is like people will come in
yeah,
and like they would look at our website and they're like, "Oh my god, it looks so like high end,"
yeah.
and then like they'd come to the donut shop and they're like, "What's happening here? Why does this look like this?" Because it was an old Taco Bell. And shout out to the owners who gave us an
They
opportunity,
did. They were
and
great.
we really appreciate it. But it was like we worked really hard to keep the area clean as much as we could because it was like those old booths, like from Taco Bell, like red
Yeah,
and yellow, and like the brick
yeah.
building. So people would come and they're like, "Oh, is this who's hungry?" We're like, "Yes, it's us. It's
It is. Even with the signs outside,
us."
they still would ask that question.
Yeah, so I think that I don't want to. I guess it's not a loss, but it was like one of like maybe like a
No,
not a
no.
loss, but just maybe one of the like little bit of the struggle of the place a little bit. But once everyone tried the food, it was they were returning.
Even people that
Um,
didn't love it ended
yeah,
up coming back.
yeah. Even people who did have something to say about the spot ended up coming back. I mean, I will say a loss that I think we had was when we went to the ghost kitchen. It was a ghost kitchen
Yeah, that was
that we decided.
losing, leaving the donut shop was going into
Yeah, but we didn't have a choice.
things. Yeah, we
They
had no
they
choice
sold
about
the
it. They sold the
building at the
building.
donut shop.
We never even had a chance to try and like bid to stay there or anything. So I mean, losing that was huge.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was just that was kind of like a perfect storm. It was just affordable enough, um, and then pretty much everything after that has been you know just trying to get in and stay somewhere that's basically paying a mortgage here and paying a mortgage on somewhere else. So
Yeah, I think with the ghost kitchen, they really like prey on small businesses needing like a commercial space,
especially the
the
one on
third party
Washington,
apps, especially the one on Washington and Normandy,
you
not
find
the one at the corner, the one in the middle, but
18 was it 1842.
1842.
Yeah,
But
they are
one,
parasites.
yes, absolutely. But with every decision, it's a lesson learned. And
Yeah,
so, even when we speak to other small businesses, we share our experience. We tell them what's up. We had two other businesses who are next to us, one in front of us, one to the side, and they had amazing businesses as well.
yeah.
But they also left within a month of us because it was just like we were sold on something that wasn't for us. But like we said, with every decision, there's a lesson. But where are we now? Where are we now?
This is in the dining room, and this will be this dining room will host some of the dinner parties we're going to do for Hungry Table at 29th. Obviously, we'll do a day service, just be lunch pickup, but we will be doing um, like a private dinners as well.
Absolutely. We've done them before. We did a few of our own curated events. The most recent was in 2024. We did a dinner what was it? The experience
Yeah, January 24th.
dining with Chef Stewart.
Yeah,
And if you don't know, Chef Stewart is an actual chef, culinary graduated extraordinaire, which he doesn't like to brag on it, but I will. I will do so. So the whole point of our Miko and getting permitted through the LA Health Department is to be able to transform our space that we have and own here into our dining space. If you look up Miko kitchens, there's so many
there's a lot now.
that have opened up
It's a
around
good
the
opportunity
city.
for a lot of people.
It's a great opportunity, and we are sharing. And anyone who asks us, we let them know. But we want to welcome you. We're going to have dates, like Stuart said, and we are working on transforming our courtyard because that's what it's going to be.
Yes.
And opportunities for people to even rent the space, even if other chefs want to come and have their own dinners. That's something that we're working on. So stay tuned, check us out, keep following us. The third Saturday in April, we're doing another oxtail and gumbo pickup.
Yes.
That will be sent out and posted. Please purchase, and you'll be able to pick that up right here from our very own Nico. That we are.
Yeah.
That's what we're working on.
That is what's currently the situation now.
So stay tuned. We're gonna keep you posted. We're gonna have just visuals of what we're doing, what we're working on, because we really want people to see that it's possible. And we've been doing this a long time, and pivots are constant, and we are keep moving because we have something special and we know it.
Yep.
So see you later.